Hi guys, welcome to the next episode of AJ's Adventures. You join me here at Wylands Angling Centre. We're currently on the New Specie Lake, which holds a lovely head of fish up to just over 30 pounds. We come here yesterday evening and we've managed to get a couple of quick ones. As you can see, the weather's gorgeous today. They've got 9 lakes on site, so we're going to have a walk around. We're going to head over to Snake Lake, take over we're going to take one rod on a zig and take another on a surface rod, see if we can bag one of the 24 out of 24 on a different lake with a couple of different options to our disposal with this gorgeous weather that we've got today. So hopefully you'll see me over on Snake Lake with a carp in hand next. Here on Snake Lake, we managed to nick one quite quickly. He's not the biggest, but it's predominantly a match plate, so we knew they wouldn't be big in here. There are some 20s in here, and we was going to nick one quickly for the 24 out of 24 and then head on to another lake. But we've just seen some a little further along the lake, and we're going to go down there and have a bit more fun with the old surface rod. So let's put this one back and get over there. Yeah. Right, as mentioned, we said we'd have a bit of fun. Oh, we're certainly having a bit of fun, but the big ones seem to elude us for some reason. But let's put him back and see if we can get another one. They're certainly in the area. Let's get a big one. So we're going to call it on Snake Lake. I love surface fishing. It just brings so much joy just watching them grab it and then playing them in. It's a lighter rod, so you get that nice big bend. But I'm here for 24 out of 24, or part of the 24 out of 24. We've done 2 lakes now. Let's go on to the third. This is about a mile long, so as much as I'm having fun, I think walking around here in this heat is probably going to do me more damage than good. So let's go and get a nice cold drink and sit on one of the other lakes. Let's just decide where we're going to go en route. Left Snake Lake and had a couple on there, as you know. Come over to Rosie's, which is literally just next door. Put a couple of rods out while we had some well-deserved lunch and a bit of shade, a bit of hydration and sun cream, as it is. It's turning out to be the hottest day so far, so it's key to do all of that whilst we are fishing still. But the other side of that is it looks like they've started to spawn, or there's a few signs of spawning on the lake. So being the gentleman angler that I am, and I'm sure many of us are, I'm going to take the rods in. We're going to hop to the local farm shop, which is actually on site, and we're going to get some dog biscuits hopefully, head over to Field Lake, and then hopefully get some more off the top there.
Is that how AJ moves about the lake?
My own chauffeur. So we've come down to, or up to, Field Lake, which is the very start as you come into Wylands. And straight away we found this really nice swim. It's in the corner where the wind's coming down, which is fantastic because it meant once we got the floaters and the bread going in, the floaters would come into our corner. And thankfully, the fish followed very quickly. And within 5-10 minutes, I'd say, it's a better one, isn't it?
You better have it.
Look at this for a nice dark bar of gold. Like we said, they just showed up as soon as we got here. So we put some more dog biscuits straight out. They're feeding behind me, so I'm going to get this one back quickly, and we're going to spend another half hour out here, see if we can get 2 or 3 before we go back to the new Spessy Lake this afternoon. But I'm concentrating over there, so let's get this back and then we can get some more. Oh, hello. Got marlin. Take the thing out of. Oh. So I was going to just explain that I'm going to put this one back and try and get another one, but obviously the carp had different ideas. Didn't want to be seen on camera, so, and it was quite refreshing, so I'm not going to moan too much. So that looks like that is a wrap on Field Lake. The wind's changed a bit, sending the pellet all the way over to the far corner, plus the sun's more over there now, so looks like we've taken our opportunity. We've netted 3 fish in just over an hour, so it's been worthwhile coming down here and having a look, and more importantly grabbing another one of the 24 out of 24. All importantly now, we're going to go back on to Spessy New Lake, set up for the evening. I have a funny feeling it's still going to be nice and sunny in that our corner. Just depends on the wind when we get down there, but it's still sunny in that corner till about 9:30 last night. So I think now we've got these dog biscuits, we're going to make the most of it and see if we can grab one of the big ones off the top. But we won't do that sitting here, so I'm going to reel this last rod in that's got a zig on it and head on down. Join us on the final morning here on New Spessy Lake. We came here Friday evening, as I said, had a couple out up to £17. Nice to get amongst the fish early on. And then Saturday woke up to glorious sunshine as we have again today. So we took the decision to go and have some fun. Took one rod with a zig and another rod with the floater surface rod. So we started on snake, had a couple of the little ones out of there, but great fun. So we then looked at Rosie's, which was next door, but sadly that wasn't to happen. There were signs of spawning whilst we were eating our lunch, and we just decided that it wasn't right to stay on there. But did take the opportunity to have a bit of solace in the shade whilst eating some nice lunch that we bought from the cafe here on site, which was very nice. I would recommend that to anyone that does come down to Wylands. Then we popped over to the Field Lake, another lake that we wasn't sure about. It was quite busy, but there was a nice corner that was free. Wind was flowing down, so we knew if we threw some pellets in, that they would always stay in that corner. And wow, couldn't believe what happened. They were sort of there within 10 minutes, and we had a really nice fish actually in the net within 15-20 minutes. So the fun began there. We spent just over an hour there, possibly 2. Trouble is, when you're having so much fun, it kind of goes very quickly. So we stayed there, got a few out, and then we headed back to New Specie. We had got set up again, put a zig on because it was clear they were still on the top. We also had a little go with the surface rods again. They were in our swim over near the lilies on the left hand side, and sadly couldn't get amongst them. Just wasn't interested. Probably at that point we should have known, but we set up for the evening, had a couple of weird takes, but just wasn't full sort of blown runs. So went into the evening confident, or the night confident, and then 3 o'clock this morning woke up to spawning, sadly. I say sadly, it's nature and they have to get it done, and it's great to see because it shows you areas that you think, oh, I'm definitely in the right spot, and then you see them spawning and they're another half a rod length in, so you just clearly wasn't in the right spot. But it's the only right thing to do now is to pack up. We've had a great amazing time at Wylands. They've got 9 lakes here, all with very different abilities, but you can have fun on each and every one of them if you pick the right way of fishing it and get on the right spot. So highly recommend it. They've got campsite on site, so you can, even if you don't want to night fish, you can book some days on Spin Booker and then just go and stay in the caravan or your own sort of family tent during the evenings. But highly recommend, get on Spin Booker, and hopefully you'll see you soon on the next AJ's Adventures.